have to say I gravitated toward this area of the studio because we're talking all about having these beautiful spreads for whatever summer party you've got going on. Please welcome Sarah Gunn. Oh my, where to begin? If you are doing any kind of a function, it's kind of lovely to make it self-serve, isn't it?
It's nice. Like, I love a party. I do not want to work my party.
Right?
So as much as you can prepare ahead of time, it's fantastic because then you can enjoy your guests and have more fun, right?
Yes.
So a couple things to keep in mind no matter what kind of sweet station that you set up. You want to make sure that you have a variety of food choices for everybody, for picky eaters like me, but also for intolerances and allergies and that sort of thing. Keep all of that in mind. And then get creative with your presentation. Like, people always say, well, Sarah, how'd you come up with that idea? How'd you come up with that idea? Basically, I get a concept and I just walk down aisles of stores and I'm like, oh, I could try that, I could try that, and like use things in new ways. So a lot of these pieces here are from Homesteads, and you'll see that I'm using them sort of in a way that you wouldn't think of ordinarily, but that are really fun for a presentation.
Okay, so when you're talking about the vessels, open your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you're going to the bathroom section. Maybe you're going to the kitchen.
I go there all the time.
Right?
Yes, I do.
Because you never know what you're going to find.
Yep.
So our first party or event, what are we doing over there with the waffles?
Okay, so this is a waffle station, right?
So good.
This is great for like at the cottage if you have some people over, or if you have family visiting and staying with you, or I think this would be really fun the morning after a kid's sleepover.
Yes.
They would lose it.
Oh my gosh, they would dive into that.
Exactly, exactly. So let's start with the star of the show, the waffles, and this is actually a banana hammock.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's exactly what it's called.
That's
but
smart.
Today it's for waffles.
Yeah.
And I like keeping them separately because then you can just keep replenishing them without having to kind of squeeze everything else out of the way. So they're on their own. And then you have this tray with all the good stuff that goes on top.
Oh my gosh.
And I like that it has handles because you can lift it up and just plop it down in the middle of the table or on your kitchen counter.
Yeah.
And then you have your toppings at the front, like Nutella, which is a favorite in our house, a couple different types of chips. So we've got butterscotch here and chocolate, some sort of a like strawberry jam. It's really nice with waffles. Peanut butter is a big hit in our house. And of course, maple syrup. You can't forget about that.
A whole vat of it.
Right?
You need that.
Spread it around. And keep all that stuff at the front so people aren't reaching over all the fruit that I also have in here, right, to add the toppings, and things aren't sort of getting messy. So those are at the front of the table, and then have a bunch of different fruit, alternate the colors, and then, you know, have your napkins and your cutlery tucked in there too, and it's all ready to go.
Beautiful. And is that actually a utensil holder?
That one is, yes.
Okay, all right. So that's lovely and all looks beautiful. Let's talk about our next party or celebration, because I can think of several things that I would use this candy board for.
Right, so this is a Sunday ice cream party station, and this is great for a backyard barbecue or a birthday party. So the first thing you want to think about is what you're going to serve the ice cream in. So are you a cone type of gal?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Sugar cone.
Nice. Okay, I am not. I do not like the cone. I don't know.
No cone at all?
No.
You want it in a bowl? You're so boring.
I know.
Just joking. Just joking.
I'm
My
so
whole
clumsy.
family is bowl, but it's mostly because the kids can't eat it fast enough and it starts to drip.
Yes.
For me, it's like I don't have that problem.
Okay. You want to
I can eat it fast. Yeah.
Okay, so here you go.
Let me do that.
Instead, so I've given you a waffle bowl there, which is a really great option. But if you just want a regular bowl, I like using plastic cups.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They're so great because I love the little rainbow.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about this is sort of portion control for a party.
Yeah.
So that people aren't going to just be loading on the ice cream and then you run out. But also carrying a bowl around, if there's not enough seating for everyone, you're not going to find a spot to sit your bowl and eat. So you can hold this very comfortably in your hand. And you can layer ice cream topping, whatever you want. So
Such
that's
a good
convenient.
idea. And they can't see this, but these are outdoor
Yes, they are. They are.
glasses. So
Yeah,
they're
they're
nice
acrylic.
and light, and if they fall, they're not going to break, which
So they're
is
great
lovely.
for outside, right? You also can offer a bunch of cone options. This is a utensil holder, so I've got. I love the ones with the sprinkles. They're so much fun, right? And then another spot. Put all of your toppings.
Yeah, so you talk about them, and then I'm gonna myrtleize them.
Show us what you would put on your ice cream.
So I put on a little bit. I put on the little candy. Are they little?
They're chocolates.
Oh yeah, I know. I tried one already. But yeah, what else you got there?
So I love. Shocking. I love color coordinating everything at a station. So when I found these really bright pink and orange accessories, I wanted the candy to match. And if you go to any bulk store, there's candy in every color of the rainbow.
Yes.
So pick and choose colors that work really well together. You need your sprinkles, your chocolate, some soft candy, and then your sauces.
Yes.
So I've got chocolate, caramel, and then a little bit of whipped cream there too.
Nice.
And then you can just create whatever you want, and then you can just kind of go and top up things as needed. The nice thing about these little containers is they come with lids.
Oh, nice.
So if they're not completely devoured at your party, you can
Yeah.
just store them in there and then bring them out next time without having to worry about somewhere else to put them, right?
Very nice. What did you do with the ice cream in order to make this more sort of appealing and serve ready?
Yeah, so a nice thing to do is to get a large bucket, fill it with ice, and
Yeah.
then just put the actual ice cream containers right in there. So you don't have to worry about getting different serving pieces or anything like that.
Yeah.
It keeps it nice and cold.
Very good idea. Okay, so now we're moving on to this, which, like, we buried the lead. This is my world right here. What are we calling this?
I wanted to call it a s'mores board, but it doesn't really flow off the tongue. So we're
Okay.
calling it a s'morecouterie board.
Charcuterie.
Yes, and this is
My favorite kind.
treat of choice for the summer.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them. So we all have these charcuterie boards around the house now because it was the hottest trend to have these at parties. So
Totally.
let's sweeten it up a little bit with this. So start with your base, which, you know, graham crackers are always the traditional option, but add another couple options too. So I love the idea of like a chewy chocolate chip cookie.
Yes,
For a s'more.
please.
And then the go-to in our house are right by you there, Trace, those. And the secret surprise is that
Oh,
they're
I
already
love
coated in
these.
chocolate.
Yeah.
So that's another layer of sweetness that you're adding in there too. The kids really love those.
Yeah, I love those.
And then the marshmallows are like, people think of it as like the glue that holds us more together, but you
Yeah.
can add so much flavor with those. So I found this company called Mallow. They're Canadian, and she creates gourmet, freshly flavored marshmallows. So I've got the traditional vanilla,
Yeah.
strawberry,
Ooh.
and churro. I know. So they are gorgeous.
That's
And they're really going
beautiful.
to elevate your s'more experience because they're adding all that extra flavor too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the chocolates.
Okay, so milk chocolate is a must. You have to have it.
Yep.
Break it into the pieces already that you need, the size that you need.
Yeah.
We love caramel chocolate in our house, but I do believe the all-time best way to make a s'more, and it's life-changing if you have not tried it yet,
Yeah.
is with a peanut butter cup.
I've never tried it, and I agree with you already.
Oh,
that would be incredible.
Life changer.
Sarah, thank you so much. This looks gorgeous, and I